What's good, everybody? Ropes here to talk about some of the excuses that have been flying out of that Pacquiao camp today. I mean, this shit is becoming comical by the hour, man. Apparently, well, we already covered cramping, but apparently this is the second fight where Pacquiao has been on his period. For some reason, they can't seem to map out when his period starts and when it ends, so that they don't schedule him to fight on that night. So hopefully they get that all situated so that we can get rid of these cramping issues with Pacquiao. But we talked about that already. Now Pacquiao fans are demanding that Marquez be drug tested for steroids. The same guys who said pee and fight, let the commission do their job. Pussy boy Floyd is just scared of Pacquiao. That's why he's bringing up the blood testing. Now all of a sudden, out the blue, this blood testing thing is the fucking best idea since fucking sliced bread. I mean, do you guys even realize how stupid you guys are looking and sounding right now? I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all are just a bunch of stupid ass motherfuckers, man. I really don't understand y'all. I'm convinced now that Pac-tardation can't be undone. It just can't be undone. And we really can't even call them Pac-tards, man, because to me, I think that's an assault to the mentally disabled. That's an insult to the real retarded people out there, to compare them to these idiots. It really is an insult to them. So we need to come up with a different name for these motherfuckers, man. But anyway, that's an excuse that they're trying to throw out there, is that Marquez was obviously on steroids. Even though they're saying that their man clearly won, they're using the excuse of steroids. For what reason, I don't know. If you think that he won and you're so confident that he won the fight clearly, then what the fuck are all these excuses for then? I don't get it. If he won, he won. You don't need no excuse. But you guys are making excuses at the same time saying he clearly won the fight, which proves that you're fucking idiots. But anyway, Freddie Roach is trying to say that Pacquiao was having family problems, which I don't believe, but even if I did, I don't see that as an excuse for getting outboxed the way he did. We've seen guys have family problems before. I mean, Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson the fuck out, and his mother just died. He could have canceled that fight. His mother died. Do you understand me? And he still fought, and he got the fucking biggest upset in heavyweight history. Okay, Shane Mosley signed divorce papers before he beat the shit out of Margachito. So that excuse goes right out the window. But it was a nice try, though. And they're saying that Marquez only landed punches because he stepped on Pacquiao's foot. I want to thank you guys for that, because I encourage you to leave that comment on all of our videos, all the forums. Anywhere you can leave that comment, please leave that comment, because the only thing you're doing is proving the point that we have been making about y'all for years, that you don't know shit about boxing. Because if you did, you would know that when a lefty fights a righty, that this is common. Their lead legs are on the same side, they're fighting for position, and sometimes feet get stepped on, sometimes legs get tangled. Sometimes there's clashes of heads. This is common when a righty meets a lefty. If you're new boxing, you would know that. So thank you for that comment. You've just proved our point. Okay? Now, I just want to give a shout out to all the real Filipino boxing fans out there who had the heart enough to keep it real and say that their man lost the fight, and said that they still loved him. You know what I'm saying? Because that proves that they actually do love Pacquiao, and they actually do respect the sport of boxing. All you idiots that are running around trying to convince us that Pacquiao won this fight clearly, only thing you guys are doing is saying that you don't accept Pacquiao if he loses. You would disown him if he loses. That's basically what you're saying, because you can't even accept the fact that he lost. You can't even accept the fact that you lost. You don't like Pacquiao. What you do is you like the idea of Pacquiao. That's what it is. You don't love Pacquiao as much as you say. It's the idea of power, superiority. You know, he gives the Philippines a good look. So it's selfish. You motherfuckers are selfish. The ones who are running around like that, talking about Pacquiao won this fight, you're selfish, man. Straight up. You're just saying you won't accept Pacquiao if he loses. You're insulting the man. Okay? The real fans say, you know what? Our man lost, but I still love him. Those are the real fucking Pacquiao fans right there. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to clear something up, man, because sometimes Filipino boxing fans hit me up and say, you know, that they feel insulted by me saying Pactard. But What I want to explain to you guys again is that when we're talking about Pactards, we're not talking about any Manny Pacquiao fan. We're not talking about a Manny Pacquiao fan that's necessarily Filipino, because obviously Skip Bayless and Jim Lampley are not Filipino, and they are the biggest celebrity Pactards that you're ever going to find. So it's not all of you guys. So I hope that you don't think that when we say Pactard, we're just insulting you as a boxing fan if you really do know the sport of boxing and respect it. This is to the idiots that are leaving these type of comments that I'm talking about right now. So keep the excuses coming, because no matter what you say, you're not going to change what actually happened on Saturday. The footage is coming. We're going to throw it in your face. And there's nothing that you could do about it. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to stop it. Only thing I'm saying is if you clearly want to fight, you don't need any excuses. We'll just look at the footage and we'll let actions show you what actually fucking went down. You know what I'm saying? We'll look at the fight and you have no argument. You have no legs to stand on. I mean, look at the fucking highlights, man, for Christ's sake. They couldn't even give Pacquiao any highlights. The highlights they showed was him missing punches and getting countered. How did he win? I mean, don't you think they would have been able to put together some good highlights for Pacquiao if he did anything in this fucking fight? They couldn't. As a matter of fact, in Pacquiao's next fight, you know how they do the HBO greatest hits? This is going to have to be left off, because there's nothing great about what he did in this fight. There's no highlights. What do you guys have to say about that?